Fabulous. Then I'm coming back at you with another video. Today video we are actually in the part 2 of the video that was shot last night. If you missed that video, please like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss another video. The video was actually talking about the hair that was actually purchased. It is 10A hair, 18-inch Japanese straight hair. I actually did the hair into a tub of silicone mix and hot water. I rinsed the hair out last night. I detangled it with a regular detangling brush. I actually let it sit overnight to let it air dry, and we are back now because she is air dried. If you would like to see how the hair actually turned out after a couple of run-throughs of the flat iron, this video is for you, and please stay tuned. And this right here is the hair after it has been air dried. Did I say blow dried before? I'm sorry if I did, but this is the hair that has been air dried, overnight. And I have not did anything to it. I literally just came downstairs, took it off the towel, and now I'm gonna give it a quick comb through before we put it on. Miss Daisy over here. If y'all haven't been watching my videos, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. Daisy is Disney/Destiny 2. That's what we gonna call her. Hope you guys is actually having a good day. My day has been very well. You guys, we know it's still the little quarantine thing going on, pandemic going on. I hope everybody is well and in good health. Okay. We're gonna set this on her head. Y'all excuse the little room that I got. I actually changed where I usually do my videos. I'm actually in my kitchen. Actually, I came in my kitchen so that way I can actually do the wash day for it, but I wind up not doing it in the sink. I wind up just doing it in a little tub that I got from local Dollar Tree store, $1. I usually use something like that to soak my hair in. Just gonna pretty much just fix this down on here. Okay, comb it out just a little bit more. That way we can go ahead and get into the flat iron. I actually got sidetracked and was doing notes and things for other videos. So my flat iron has been on for a little bit. It's still a little damp at the top, but not too bad to where we won't be able to flat iron it. That's not gonna be an issue. Okay, just going through slowly and just trying to get every little piece of hair. So you guys, today I was salty because I thought I was supposed to have a package. I didn't have a package today. It will be here tomorrow, so I will do a video on the packaging. Excuse my little scratch marks on my dry skin. So yeah, the packages will be here tomorrow. I do a video on those to basically let you guys know where it's at as far as the business part and what's going on with that. I'm gonna try to actually do a couple of videos every week to basically get it out there or whatever about what's going on, keeping you guys in the know of things, and that's basically it about that. I actually dropped off a wig we're not gonna call it a wig, we're gonna call it a unit. I actually dropped off a unit to a client yesterday, and I actually put it on her head and was showing her actually how to glue it down and how to put makeup and stuff on there. And it was an older lady. And she wound up asking me, what made you want to get into this business? Why are you doing this? So, just like anybody, I would think, you would kind of be taken aback by a question like that. Not in a bad sense, but just in a way of like, why am I doing this? People tell you that you're supposed to have a purpose and you're supposed to know what you want to do in life by a certain age, and that may not be true for everybody. I know it's people who have been hired at a job and been working there for 20 years, may have been their first job, wind up getting fired, or the company will say downsized, and you were one of the ones that was affected, your position, and you done put years and years into this company, and now you just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you got to do something, right? So things happen to people journeys change, things shift, anything can happen. And what I basically told her was, excuse me, I'm trying to get my little thing that fell. And what I basically just told her is that I basically dedicated my life, as far as when I was in high school. Just kind of like a little personal little story or whatever. In high school, my auntie had a stroke, and I was actually living with my sister at the time, and me and my cousin came home. True story. Me and my cousin came home, and we were walking down the street, just laughing, doing what kids do or whatever. And we actually walked up to the house. Now, the way that my auntie house was set up, she had these big old windows in the front of the house, and that was the living room. And we seen her sitting on the floor, and she had her hand up to her head like this, y'all, and she was just sitting on the floor. So we're like 13, 14, well, I'll say about 14. We didn't understand what was going on. We like, dang, like, TT, I'm not going to say no names or whatever, but TT, open the door. Why you not opening the door? So TT was just sitting there. My cousin started to get flustered. She was starting to get scared. She screaming, she yelling for her mom. Natural. Her mom was just sitting there. So we ran. We banged on the neighbor's door. My cousin was crying. My cousin is actually a month and 6 days apart. We're a month and 6 days apart. And we was running over to the neighbor's house, and I remember I always felt like I had to protect her. I always was like, dang, that's my little cousin, even though we was the same age, but I just felt like that was my little cousin. I had to protect her. Long story short, we caught my sister and my mother, and my sister wound up coming, and we got her to the hospital as quick as we could. She, of course, like I said, wound up having it was a stroke, and I went into home care. From home care, I always, no matter what I done did retail, I done did fast food, I done did call centers, I done did a lot of things. I always did want to do hair. When I was younger, I wanted to work in a salon. I wanted to, just be this big old person that everybody know, when you're young. Not even when you're young, but just, when you have something in mind that you want to do, you dream about it. You be like, dang, I can't wait till I get to that point, and da-da-da-da-da-da. You try to manifest basically like what it is that you feel like you want to do in your life. So my thing of it was, I was watching my mother. I watched my mom take care of my auntie for years. Now, I'm not going to say that my mom was the only one that was taking care of my auntie, but it was more so at that time. was my mother watching my auntie. So I actually would step in and help my mom with my auntie. And it just, when I got older, I went into that field. So I was telling the customer this or whatever. So I got into the part as far as the hair. So I got into the part as far as the hair because now I feel like I have a lot to learn. I feel like I'm very behind on it, but I still have a passion for hair. I still have a passion for helping people. I have a passion for making people feel pretty and things like that. I done did lashes for people. I done put a few wigs on a few people, which I talked about in another video. And at this point, I'm going to just be all of honest as well. And I told her I don't have any kids, so something has to be my baby, right? And I actually have PCOS. And if you guys don't know what PCOS is, I will get into another video on my personal channel about things like that. You can actually tap into that. It's called Tales by Tella. Tales from Tella, I'm sorry. Tales from Tella. And that actually gets very personal and deep with things that I have been through, stories that my friends have been through. Of course, got permission with that. Just different things. It's talking about writing books, poetry, everything pretty much that I have actually kind of tried to tap into or have tapped into in life. And actually, those videos will be available soon. We're actually going to talk about business ventures and things like that as well. All kind of things we're going to talk about. And then, it just made me just really just sit and just think. When a customer was asking me these questions, she's an older lady. And it was more so like, what, regardless or not of what you're doing, it may fail a couple of times. It may not fail at all. But how would you know if you don't try? And that meant a lot to me, especially coming from where I'm from. I know a lot of you guys may know about Flint because of our water crisis that we had a few years ago, which we're still going through that. And a lot of people where I come from feel like they can't do better because society has basically told us that we are not supposed to do better, or we can't do better, and try to make us feel like the possible is impossible, rather. And we may be known for dirty water or whatever, but we have a lot of talented people where I come from, just like how any other city, state has people who has very much so good talent that they may be sitting on, or that may be scared to tap into or whatever. And to be all of honest, yes. Am I scared? Yes. I will admit that I am scared. I am scared. Not to say that it's because of failure or anything like that. No. I'm just scared because it's something new. That's what I'm gonna say. This part is something new. I never really been like I said in the other video, like a person to where I want to be in the middle of a big crowd and I'm yeah, no, I never been that person. I'm always been the chilled out kind. And don't get me wrong, I done had my little days and stuff like that, when we done partied and things like that. But on a normal and my natural state, no. I'm the quiet one that observes the room and observes everybody. And I'm the one who don't stay long and get up and leave and go home. I'm that person. So that was pretty much like me just opening up to the customer, the client, I should say. And and it felt kind of good though. It felt good to actually be able to talk about yourself to someone and they give you a little bit of that motivational speech. You never know what exactly you really need. You may need a word and you really don't even know, especially in these times right now with the pandemic going on, and it's just pushing everybody to do things that they wouldn't normally do. Not saying it like it's a bad thing or anything like that, but you literally right now have to tap into your skills, even if you feel like it's not a skill. Whatever it is that you're interested in, that's basically the keynote of the word. Is whatever it is that you feel like you're interested in, get into it, tap into it. It starts with you, and it can only be done by you. That's what I have to say about that one. And it's a lot of things, whatever, to where people feel like, and I have watched videos on here, and I watch videos on other platforms and things like that, when people talk about, they wasn't for sure if they wanted to get into what they really like. And what they really liked is what like a lot of people are actually doing right now, trending. A lot of people is selling hair. A lot of people is selling lashes. A lot of girls that I know that's actually on my Facebook and Instagram. A lot of women, they model. A lot of women do hair. A lot of women do nails. Those are things that's going to always and forever be around. Those are always going to be something that somebody is going to need. One or two people can't service a trillion people that's in the world and counting. It's I seen something which made me feel like I can do it. And it may be something so simple. It was an advertisement, and it was actually a picture of a bread aisle. And it looked like it was probably like Walmart or something like that or whatever. And it was a bread aisle, and it showed different brands of bread. Y'all get where I'm going with this? Yeah, so it was like different brands of bread, and it had a couple of people in the aisle, and the people were actually looking to purchase bread. And it said that if you think just because there are other people that has the same product as you or doing the same thing that you're doing, that you are not important, or you're less important. You're not. And it's the same concept applies, because what do you do when you go to the grocery store? You check the bread, right? You check for softness. You check to see if there's any color discolorations. You check to see if it's been tampered with, whatever. We all have our things of what we do when we go shopping. We all have them. And the same concept applies for if you feel like you want to go out here, you want to start a business. You may not be sure of what you can do. There's going to be videos on there too. I'm learning just as well as a lot of other people had to learn before me, and there's going to come behind me. And I had somebody who was actually a consultant, and she has been a friend of mine since we were in the 3rd, 4th grade. And she actually has started out doing hair when we were young. She used to do our hair when we were young. She used to have us braided up. She was good, very well at braiding, still is at braiding. That was her thing. She did pin curl ponytails back when pin curl ponytails was popping, y'all. Y'all know that was a minute ago. I'm 34. But it was a time where, especially around our area, pin curl ponytails, that was a thing to have. And I remember she did my hair for homecoming. Had me a cute little pin curl. She had put me some little diamonds inside my little pin curl. She had threw some glitter on it that matched my dress that I had. You know, she was bomb, still bomb. And I had her, well, I didn't have her, but, you know, I basically was just telling her, like, hey, you know, this is what I want to do. And I know it's a lot of women that's around my area, which I know there's everybody everywhere, but in my news feed I see a lot of women doing the same things. But that's what made me feel like, do I really want to do this? Because I see these people over here and they're doing it. Where am I gonna fit in at? And what I had to tell myself is, it's not what you have to offer as far as a product, it's what you bring to it. Because a person may want to deal with you because you're new. People may want to deal with you because your promotion is better. A person may want to deal with you because this person over here may be popular, but they have a bad attitude. Some people just gonna support you just because you're a local business. Some people gonna promote you because, you know, y'all may have some kind of similarities in some kind of way. They may see something in you that they may not see in somebody else. And that's great. That's totally awesome, and that's fine if that person want to sit up here and believe in you. You may need that little bit of that push for you to be like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that because this person over here sat up here and believed in me. It only takes one person, and it only takes one conversation for you to go ahead and get up and be like, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's all it takes. Some people just need that push. They need that reassurance, like, I can do this. And it's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with it. And my friend, she kept telling me, like, you know, you going hard, you doing this, you doing that, you done came with these notes, you done did this, you done did that, and the stuff that I was gonna send you, you done sent it back to me, like, this is what you're doing every step of the way. Every step of the way of what I do, I always wind up inboxing her or texting her, like, hey, I did ABC XYZ today. I did ABC XYZ today. Okay, when I get done with this, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I took care of this, now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do this. And it's not like I need her approval for anything, whatever, but it was just the fact that she believed in me and she made me comfortable with being able to be like, I'm gonna do this. Even when I feel like, dang, should I do this? Should I do that? Which way should I go? I got this idea. I got that idea. When my mind gets running, my mind runs. And my mind runs in 20 million different places. So I keep a lot of notebooks around me. A lot of notebooks, y'all. When I say with this, or anything that you do, write. You may think it's the smallest little detail that doesn't matter. And that small little detail could make or break something. Literally make or break anything. So that was just something that was just really just on my mind and that I wanted to talk about or whatever. And again, we're gonna plug in. I'm gonna plug in my personal channel on here. It's called Tales from Tella. I actually just made that channel before I actually hopped on and did this video. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the little thumbnails and stuff like that or whatever to be like popping and all of that stuff, how everybody else stuff be looking or whatever. Probably not exactly how theirs look, but something close to it or whatever. Like I said before, you know, it's all a learning thing, and I'm still learning how to do this kind of stuff. I'm not really big on this type of stuff on the computer, so it's a learning experience, but I'm gonna get that taken care of. And when I get that all settled, I get the details and stuff of that. But again, with that, please like, share, and subscribe on that channel as well. This one still, of course, I'm still going to be doing things with the business on this one, but the other one, I feel like we can get real raw on that one. So I'm not sure if you guys can. This is the side that I actually did as far as, you see that bounce? Hey, she back. Hey, she back, y'all. But yeah, I'm just doing just like really just like a light little flat iron through this, nothing major. I did buy actually, like I said in the other video, I actually bought some curling irons. Y'all, I ain't had no curling irons since high school, but I'm actually going to get on here and do some curls with this. Either that or I will put in some flexi rods in this. I'm not sure if I want to do that. If I do that, then I'm going to tap into here and just plug in another piece of the video, instead of trying to run and go get them and come back and all of that or whatever. So I'll sit and I'll think about what I really want to do with that, because it's still a little, what does that say, 8 o'clock? Yeah, it's still early. So if I do decide to do the little flex, now I have done flexi rods before. That's when I do actually curl my hair, which is like maybe once every year or two, I actually use the flexi rods. And I actually would think that they would have been uncomfortable to sleep in, honey. When I tell you I was catching some Z's, when I say I was catching some Z's, honey, them things did not change nothing. You hear me? It ain't who. Honey, I was not. When I say nodded. Oh, I look so ashy. Yeah, honey. I was knocked. So I think I probably do want to go ahead and throw some curls in here or whatever and do a video. Just with me just rolling it up. I don't know what kind of message that I'm going to talk about or whatever. I guess I got some things to say. But I guess it ain't nothing wrong with it. We all here to listen and talk about different things. So, but I will tap that in. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed your day. I'm actually washing clothes and cleaning up my room and stuff. I need to get up and cook, actually, because we've been Grubhubbing and DoorDashing for a minute. I need to get up and clean up and get up and cook is what I need to be doing. But I felt like I want to sit down and do this video because, like I said, I was tapping in to the video from last night when I had actually washed the hair, and I want to make sure that I actually got on camera so you guys can actually see the hair. And as far as the company goes right now, you can order now if you want to. I am trying to get it to where I have available 10 to 22 inch hair. Lashes, we actually talked about that. It's 2 series as far as the lashes right now. We have the bougie eye and a Japanese eye. Again, this is the Japanese straight hair, and we're going to have the bougie body. The bougie body should be in sometime next week. I'm actually going to do a video as far as it go with that, and I'm actually going to make other videos as far as, I'm not going to say really like the do's and the don'ts of, you know, starting a business, because I'm actually still in the process of trying to launch this business. But I'm going to basically, whatever it is that I learn, you guys, I'm not going to sit up here and keep it from you guys, because like I said, this video may reach that one little boy or that one little girl. Even if it ain't a little girl or little boy, I shouldn't say that because I think I got it like age restricted. But it could reach somebody who felt like they was in that bread aisle and they didn't know what to do. And it's like some of the same, it's the same thing, but it's different brands. How do I choose? And when that client had said that to me, it really hit home for me when she was saying, like, you could be out here doing anything else, but you're doing this. And those little words, it may not seem like much, but she's right, especially coming from where I'm coming from. And I know we're not the only ones who, going through things or whatever as far as our city and what our city is known for and things like that or whatever. It's other people, but it just still meant a lot to me. Coming from somebody recognizing that, you're trying to be out here doing something good. So, yeah. I know I got quiet, y'all. I was sitting here just looking at this. And I'm actually going to start trying to work better on, y'all, I've been really trying to figure out these little apps and stuff that people be using on here. And I just be like, what? Like, I really seriously be sitting here like, what? So if you guys got any tips, tricks, pointers, if you know somebody who has a more in-depth video of how to make the perfect YouTube thumbnail, or just transforming your background or anything like that, you guys, like, as I always say, for me, it's not a competition. It's doing what it is that you feel like you love, and we're all here to learn and to educate, and we're going to manifest that too. With you guys that's watching and you guys feel like you want to start a business, we manifesting that. We're all manifesting that together. We gonna sit up here and we gonna on your first couple of days, you gonna get 500 sales, sis. You gonna get 500 sales. Your next week you gonna get 1,000 sales. We're all manifesting for everyone to have something good and major come into their life, because at this point, with everything that's going on in the world, we need a little bit of that. We need a lot of that. We need a lot of it. A lot of good positivity, a lot of good things coming to everybody. And if, even regardless or not, I see a lot of Facebook posts about, the unemployment and all of that stuff like that. And it don't matter what you do with your money as long as you do something well. And if that's what it took for you to sit up here and get your business up off the ground, then sis, so be it. And so what? Who cares about what they're talking about? Because at the end of the day, you still could have did something different with your money. So that doesn't even matter. We're not even going to sit up here and even entertain that kind of stuff like that. We're not. And just because, and I said this in another video, and just because you see people around you and they may have started a business 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you may have some friends like I got. There's lawyers and working in a hospital and things like that, and you look at yourself and be like, well, dang, everybody over here, and I feel like I'm back here. Your time gonna come. You're gonna get there. Your race is not nobody else's race, vice versa. Everything is about self-pacing. And you're going to get there. It may take you a little bit longer. That's cool. That's so cool. You tread lightly. You want to do different research. You want to sit up here and you want to be sure of how you invest in your money and making sure that you're investing in the right things. Or, you may want to research companies or this or that, just outweighing your options. Whatever your reasons of it is, that's cool. As long as you get it done. I watch videos on here. It's people who have videos like, I started my business at 15. I started my business at 18. 15, I was working at McDonald's. That's fine. 18, what was I doing at 18? I know I was out here wilding, but I think I was still working at McDonald's. I mean, I went through my breaks or whatever, like we're working there or whatever. I did retail at 18. That I do know. We have a store. Well, I'm pretty sure this store is kind of like everywhere. I worked at a store called Rainbow, but it was at that time it was called Kid Spot. It was Rainbow / Kid Spot, and I actually worked there or whatever. And I learned a couple little things working retail. Whatever you do, make sure you take some knowledge of it with you and take it on to the next level. Always, always remember, no matter how smart you is or no matter how much you this and you that, always know that there's room for new knowledge. Now that one, that's the freebie one right there. No, I'm just talking mess, but I'm just talking mess, but it's the truth though. Like seriously, every day you can learn you can learn stuff new every day. And don't let nobody tell you nothing differently. Y'all, she is almost there. I got a little bit to do on this side. I should have got me another comb too. And I was just at the daggone hair store yesterday. Oh, I did buy a comb. I wonder where my comb is at. It's around here somewhere. I'm gonna have her for my next video. I'm gonna go find it. I got stuff sort of kind of everywhere. Had a couple of days where I was just like, yeah, whatever. Which is not really like me, but you know, things happen. So I got a little bit left. I don't know if I should have did a time lapsing video on this one or not, but if you guys, like I said before, have anything that you guys would like me to tap onto, if you have any tips or advice or anything, please leave that in the comment section below. As I stated before, I will read. If you want to see me do something, I will have a video. Hold on, y'all. I will have a video to where I will actually do that, and I will actually shout you out, of course, because the tips and advice came from you. And if you would like to plug in any of your videos, or if you want to talk or whatever it is that you want to do, as I stated before, I am open to that as well. As I stated, I do not know a lot about starting and creating a business, honey. It's a journey, but we gonna get this done. And like I said, I've learned some things, and I will sit up here and drop those gems for you. I am not in the business to learn things and not pass it on to anybody else. That is blessings to other people. I'm just not that kind of person. Like I said about the bread thing, there's multiple brands of bread, but they all get money and they all have a purpose. So keep that in mind when you feel like, I don't think I want to do this because I know ABC XYZ, many people do it in my area, or this or that. It ain't what you sell, it's how you go about it. And it's you yourself is what gets it done. All All right, y'all. She is back. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Look at that. Look at that. Hey. 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 Y'all see that? That look good. Now, if I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to do a flat iron. Because like I said, y'all, this is what I do. I keep my hair straight. I would have did it like, actually I usually do it row by row, but since I was actually doing a video, I didn't want to sit up here and take out that much time out of you guys' life, but it looked like I kind of did, but not too much. As again, you guys, I hope that everything is all is well and you guys is having a good productive day. Even if you're not, honey, hopefully something puts a smile on your face today and it will be better all tomorrow. And with that being said, you guys, I'm going to actually try to, I'm not even sure if I even really want to edit the videos. A lot of videos I really don't edit because I feel like this is it. This is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I don't want to sit up here and just edit and make sure that it's perfect because I'm not perfect. You know, and it's just capturing, you know, bloopers or, you know, whatever it is. Who cares? As I stated before, we are here for our reasons. We have whatever interests that we have, and we all look for different things or whatever when we searching and doing all of that. So, yeah. Let me see. I don't know if I can. I'm going to try to bring this down a little bit. So. Can y'all see that? No, probably can't. I didn't have my stand today. Well, my stand over here, but I couldn't get it to do what I needed to do, so I kind of like kicked it to the side for a minute. So I just got my iPad just plopped up. Don't talk about me, y'all. But yeah, it's just plopped up, doing its own little thing today. I'm gonna figure it out, but I wanted to get on here and do this video and get this out here to you guys. And I actually do have hair on hand, and if you guys want to order something, my number is actually in my profile, or I can comment it if you like to, or if you want me to DM you, or however it is that you want to do it, that is available. And you will get a response ASAP on that one. Again, my company is shipping all over the US. So let me talk about that real quick while I'm thinking about it. I actually set up something with the postal service. So if you order something, and let's just say you just call me or text me and say, hey, you know, I need 6 bundles of 30-inch hair. Okay. So for it to get to me, it'll be about 4 or 5 days. If you need it to be shipped to you, please allow 2 to 3 days for it to get from me to you. As soon as I get it here, I'm hitting it out to get it shipped to you. I just wanted to put that out there because, as I stated in another video, like I don't want nobody to feel like they didn't know this before they ordered. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I will have hair inside of, you know, where I sell my hair at, which is at my house right now. We're gonna manifest that. We're gonna get a building. We're gonna manifest that, but I'm not gonna rush into it. So, but yes, whatever it is that we don't have in store, well, not in store, but in home or whatever, we can get that back here in 5 days, about 4 or 5 days. And then if you live not in the area, it'll be an extra 2 days on top of that. So if that is okay with you, then it is okay with me. And if not, we can maybe overnight some stuff, which is, cost a couple of extra cute little coins. But if that's what you want to do and you need it done, we'll get it done for you. So anything that you guys would like to know, please leave a comment, DM, or anything like that. All my social feeds are actually, I want to say, on top of my YouTube page. So we're going to go like this. We're going to do that. Yeah, and I mean, like, share, subscribe for Tales from Taylor. That will also be plugged into this right here too. You can actually order or do anything that you like or whatever as far as to go on that page as well. Y'all, I'm gonna do this too. Y'all, this is my trusty. I call this actually my Willy Wonka wig. And I actually got this from my friend. I bought it from her because she didn't want it. Now, when she had the picture, I thought it was so cute on Facebook. She was like, "Yeah, I got a." She was like, "Yeah, I got a 14-inch wig. I'm selling. Da 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 da. Never been worn. Da 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 da." So I got beat, and I'm like, "Damn, why she ain't done? You know I wear wigs, girl. Like, why you ain't asked me that I want this daggone wig before you done put it up here on this here marketplace?" So I text her or whatever, and I'm like, "Girl, da 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 da," talking my little junk, whatever that I always thought. My friends know how I am. So I call her, and she like, "Oh, you could come get it. Da, 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 da. It's X amount of dollars." I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, bet. Y'all, when I tell you, I got this box by her mailbox. I'm so geek. Like, I don't even really drive at night like that, honey. But when I tell you, I pushed my little truck to her house to go get this here, and I was so excited. When I got home, it came in a pink box. I forgot the brand name of it, but it came in a pink box. I do remember that, and it came with like some little clips, some hair clips. It came with one of those little bobby pin little clips that you could put right here, whatever, in your hair. It came with wax sticks, and it was something else that it came with. I think it came like in a sack or something. I was so excited, y'all. And when I tell you, the picture that she had of the hair, it was like a bone straight. Bone straight is my thing. So it was like a bone straight bob. And the picture that she had, the hair came like right here on girls. So I'm like, yeah, I got a blunt cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm all geeked and stuff like that or whatever. So she had wind up calling me like, you got the hair? I'm like, yeah, I got the hair out the mailbox, girl. I'm already home unboxing it. Da, 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 da. I'm all excited. Y'all, let me tell you something. This is the wig that came up out that bag. This ain't nobody 14-inch anything or whatever. It didn't look nothing like that picture. The picture that she had actually posted on there was a picture that she actually got off of the site. And the moral of the story is, even though it's a little weird, but I'm very random. If you know me, my mind be everywhere. But the moral of the story is, this is the real reason why I do this. I may make a wig, and I'm going to literally put this on a live or on my story or whatever. And you're going to be able to see this. This is what you see is what you get. It's not going to be you order this and you paying this price And then you get this. And I'll shade towards the wig, because honey, she done got me through it. You know what I'm saying? She a more little natural looking. I got very thin hair, real hair. My hair is very thin. It's curly and it's wavy, but it's super thin. And if I was to have like some little volume, some real hair, you know what I'm saying, my hair would be this length. You know what I'm saying? But I don't put heat to my hair no more. I haven't had a perm in like 5 years. I'll say about 5 years. It's been about 5 years, because I got my hair shaved off, and I had my little peacock or whatever at the top part. And yeah, that was in like 2015. Okay, so 6 years. It's 2021, right? So almost 6 years. Well, it'll be 6 years going towards the summertime. It was going towards summertime, cause yeah. So I don't have my hair out like that, but it does what it does or whatever. For like, you want to just slap it on your head or whatever real quick. All right, cool. But this, if you say 18-inch Japanese straight, honey, this is what you gonna get. This. I'm not gonna ever send you nothing like this. Not saying that this is a bad wig or anything like that, but do you get what I'm saying? Like, you pay for 18 inches. This about a 10. Slick going into like a little 12. No, it's about 10. And it's just like, and I know that I have not the only person who ever like been like super excited about something. Then you get in, you be like, excuse me, this is not what I ordered. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything will be, hey, you mind if I video? Hi guys, this is Shay with Luxbelle Boutique. This video is basically for the previous video that I had did. It actually had, my phone had actually went out because I had an incoming call and it interrupted everything, and some other stuff had wound up happening. So this is basically to apologize about the abrupt stop in that one. All I pretty much basically want to say after that was just more so like, you guys just be safe out there during these little trying times, whatever, and we'll catch you on the next video.